This morning was crazy. We're getting ready. Got so hungry I forgot to film. What is that? I have no idea. Let me tell you how I got into acting. This morning was crazy, but now it's almost noon. So good morning. Gotta get ready. Huh, Susie? All right, we're getting ready. Woo, to shoot the pride scene. All right, we just got done cooking for the pride. Got so hungry I forgot to film. But look at this. Crystal, what do you think? Good?
I think so far the best. Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Really good.
Alright, we have some Amazon stuff coming our way. What is that? I have no idea. We have a funny comedic yoga scene coming up. And, oh, Biscuit's dog bowl came in. Yay! Alright, Biscuit's new bowl next to Tofu's. They're about the same. I got the same ones. Cute. Let me tell you how I got into acting. So the story is that after I got caught from from webcamming, if you didn't know, I was a webcam model, and if you don't know what a webcam model is, you can Google it, but it is in the adult entertainment industry. So anyway, after I got caught, someone from my church recorded me, sent it to all our church members, and all the pastors we knew. Oh, was I depressed. I was so depressed. I couldn't get out of my bed. I just laid there. I was miserable. I was definitely suicidal. And at that time, Stephen was working at some real estate. I forgot exactly what it was, but it was like something to do with like advertisement for realtors or something. I can't remember. Okay, so don't quote me. So here he is, and he's making calls, and all of a sudden he sees another employee next to him, and on the other employee's desk, there was a photo that said, how can I make my wife's dreams come true? Something like that. And then all I remember was Stephen just randomly called me while he was at work. I was depressed, laying in my bed. And he said, I know you've always wanted to get into modeling. And he said, I signed you up to go to modeling school tonight. Your first class is tonight. And I said, what? Are you serious? I couldn't believe it. And my first modeling school is JRP, John Robert Powers in San Diego. And that was kind of where I started my career. I just started getting into acting and modeling, and I really enjoyed it. And I realized, you know what, I think I really like more of the acting side. And I remember learning to walk on the runway, which was super fun, even though I was too short to be a runway model. the runway model like teacher was like, you should cut your hair. So I cut my hair super short and I did not like it. As you can see now, I have hair extensions. So yeah, I did that. I did a whole makeover over there. I remember feeling like I lost myself and I felt so miserable and I did not feel beautiful, but going to that school and helped me develop to learning to love who I was. That was probably the beginning part of just like understanding that I am beautiful for who I am, having more self-confidence in myself. I remember the modeling coach said to me when he first saw me, he thought I was a mess. I was like this, he described me as a closed up flower, and after a year of attending, he said now that my flower like pretty much blossoms, that I started to enjoy life and enjoy who I was. And so I definitely would attribute going to JRP as the beginning of my career in acting and modeling, and just appreciating who I am. It really changed my life. And so just little things that Stephen does in my path of growing, and we're all growing in so many different ways. That was probably a really big life-changing moment. Anyways, just wanted to share my story about how I started my first steps into getting into, I guess, mainstream. All right, well, I'm going to probably watch some comedy shows or maybe FBI International, not sure yet, and then call tomorrow and then call it a day. So take care and God bless.